Hey guys, it's Mark Rodriguez here. You're watching another episode of TMNT Unpackaging. Is that this time it's going to be a little bit different. Instead of the usual action figures and stuff, we're going to be looking at a Pop Vinyl figure and a Lego kit. Of course, they're both related to the Turtles. And the first we're going to check out here is a Pop Vinyl kit. It's the April O'Neil Pop Vinyl kit. Yes, nowadays when I go on trips or cons or whatever, I don't really buy that much things for myself. But when I saw this April O'Neil figure when I went to visit Johnny, I was like, oh shit, I just gotta get this because it's very rare. And if you've seen our episodes with Paige and everything on her own channel, you know by now that we already have all 4 of the regular Turtles. But it's very hard to find like the Shredder, B.R. Rocksteady, or in this case April. These are probably the one I want the most, the April O'Neil one. And I guess discontinued AJ Lee one from the wrestler. They don't sell her Pop Vinyl anymore. It's weird though. I'm waiting for them to make like a Paige Pop Vinyl or a Charlotte or Becky Lynch Pop Vinyl. I don't know. So let's start off with the unboxing here. There we go. There's April O'Neil. Of course, the classic 80s April O'Neil. We recently did April O'Neil episode. It was all about different kinds of April. This is back to the 80s. I don't know. Yeah, they haven't really made Pop Vinyls of the new ones yet, the Nickelodeon version, but we'll see. And of course, and she's a news reporter. There she goes. She's a news reporter. Let's do a close-up on her. Now we got a close-up of good old-fashioned 80s April O'Neil, and of course, like most of the Pop Vinyls, she has a big head and the big cute like black eyes and everything. It's not a bobblehead, something that Paige hates. And of course, here's a zoom in, her outfit, her microphone. The microphone actually does say 6 on it. That's good. And here's like a random, like a quick 360 of her. And that's a good detail on the hair, that bushy 80s hair and everything. And so yeah, there's April O'Neil, Pop Vinyl April O'Neil. Not much to say because the Pop Vinyls, I mean, they're all basically like the same kind of figures and stuff. It's just the extra details that makes them one character or another. But that is pretty cool because, like I said, it is hard to find the other ones like Shredder, B.R. Rocksteady, and all them. Ones that aren't just the 4 Turtles. And who knows, maybe later they'll release the Nickelodeon version of the Turtles, because that would be cool, having Nickelodeon version of Shredder and Fish Space, Dog Pound, etc. Okay, the next thing we have here is a Lego kit, and this is kind of like, let me see here, does it have a title? Because they usually have some kind of title thing. Huh, that's weird. Well, it's a Karai one. And one reason I picked it up is for 2 reasons. Number one, it's a small one. These are very cheap because, yeah, these Lego things, they really cost like 60, 70, 80, even $100 for the big ones, Well, this one's like, I don't know, only cost 10 or so, or 12, I don't know. But we got it part of a Black Friday thing. So yes, we've had this for a while. We're finally going to open it now. The main reason I got it is because Karai's in it, and it's the normal, regular Karai. Because one thing you notice, I'll put some pictures here, is that for whatever reason, they just don't release figures of Karai as her normal self. It's like, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's a girl. Oh, boys won't buy girl toys or whatever. And they usually don't make figures of her until something like dramatic or whatever the fuck happens to her, So we have, in the 2003 version, we have Karai when she wore her Shredder outfit, so that's when they made the figure of her, Shredder Karai. Instead of the regular one, which kind of disappointed me, because her costume was real close to the Mirage Comics design, except for, I don't think it was black in the comics. It was probably like a dark purple or something. But still, I mean, that came real close, and I really would have loved the Karai figure of the classic Mirage style. But no, they made a figure of her when she became the Shredder in season 4 or 5, whatever. And then, the movie, well, that's the movie version, 2007, that's a different version of Karai. And now with this new version, after you've seen the cartoon, that Karai mutated to a snake, now they make a figure of her. She's been in there for like the first 2 seasons, but now that she's mutated to a snake, now they'll make a figure of her as a snake, and not her normal self. So yes, this Lego kit here represents Karai as her normal, human, non-mutated self. And one thing you do gotta notice though, it is very similar to a Batman one we have, because basically the theme of this one, they all have a little theme or a little mini adventure you can play out, is that this one, Leonardo is basically chasing Karai on her little motorcycle. She's stealing a canister of ooze or something, and you gotta stop her or whatever. And we have a similar Batman one that's also like Catwoman. Where's the official thing here to... Jeez, it's not... Maybe this one here? I don't know. But, there's the one similar where Batman is chasing Catwoman and she's also escaping on a motorcycle. Batman's after her. So here, Karai is also escaping on a motorcycle and Leo has to catch her and all that stuff. And of course, we are not going to show the whole process. So I'm going to cut out for a moment. What the hell's this thing? And, I guess that's where she sits or something. But, well, one thing I do want to show at least before I cut away, if I can find her real quick, amongst these pieces. It's going to take a while. You have an official area where this thing comes to planet, probably here. There we go. Hold on. Oh god, even Karai herself's in pieces. Okay, so I'll just show you zoom in a bit later when this is done. So yeah, see you in a second. Alright guys, so here's a close-up version here of Leo and Karai. And yeah, you see some extra pieces lying around, but that's like for some kind of roadblock thing. I'll do that later on. The main deal here is these two characters here. And oops. Leo's here. Here's a zoom in of him as he drags Karai. You know, pretty cool, whatever. Have you seen the other, like, Lego sets? All the turtles are basically the same. The main attraction here, let me just see if I can separate her. Give me 1 second. There we go. Main attraction here is, of course, regular, normal, non-mutant, non-shredder, non-whatever Karai. And she looks pretty cool. And, of course, she has her famous yellow streak thing in the back and everything. And she has a vial of ooze. And the motorcycle's pretty cool. And the thing about the motorcycle, what's weird is that there's nothing that really connects the black casing around the actual, like the, what do you want to call this, the understructure or whatever. So it's like if you have friends or whatever and they're like, whoa, cool dude, let me check out that thing, let them know so the thing doesn't just like randomly fall apart on them as they try to pick it up to get a closer look. So yeah, let me try to put this in here. This is kind of cool though, actually, compared to the Batman one where he's like flying and he's completely separate, like, thing. Here, at least there's a little rope thing that attaches Leo to Karai. At least that kind of keeps them... she's gonna fall. It's hard to do this one-handed. There we go. At least that kind of keeps them sort of connected, instead of Leo being a completely separate toy and whatever. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll put the streaking together in a bit, you know. But right now, the main deal is, you know, the characters themselves. Alright guys, so here's where I'm going to put Leo and Karai. I just feel a bit safer with them here compared to the display case. So there's Leonardo there, and Karai's getting away with some ooze. And, you know, he, like, I guess, whooped the line to her, so he's trying to not lose her and everything. And this is like that street thing I was required to build earlier, so I guess they're escaping alongside Broadway and Bleecker. And move Karai. Give me some room here. There we go. We had to see this little newspaper stand thing, I guess, with a fire hydrant and a sewer cover. So I guess that was the thing I was building. And this random little street thing. And yeah, in case you're curious, here's all the random little figures I got. Dragon Ball Z, Mikami, Light Yagami. There's, what's his name? Ivan from Banco, I think, from Iron Man 2, all them characters. But yeah, I'm going to be sticking Karai and Leo right here, as Leo gives chase to that Karai. Alright guys, here we got April O'Neil in front of the other turtles. Like I told you before, we got the other Pop Vinyl turtles here. We got one of them in Loot Crate, I forgot which one, I think maybe Donatello. And they were able to back order the others, so we got all 4 turtles. And now we got April, there we go. And of course we got our other characters there. We got Piccolo there, and we got the DeLorean and Power Girl. And of course all our turtle figures. All the different kinds, based on the new version here, based on the 2003 cartoon, based on the original 80s Turtles toy line, and all the different Aprils, the one that looks like Megan Fox and everything, the 2007 movie, original Mirage comics. You got all different kinds of turtles, all different kinds of designs, all different kinds of iterations of them, so that's pretty cool. So anyways guys, see you all next time for the next episode, as we go back to the normal Ninja Turtle action figures. See y'all next time.